Views of the medieval town of Baden, Switzerland. 25 kilometers west of Zurich. Wonderful place to go for a coffee or come to the curling club. Curling Club Baden Regio. Here we are with World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters from Baden. Team de Cruz against Team Walstad will be playing today. Team Walstad, Magnus Bogberg, Magnus Negergotten, Marcus Heuberg, Stefan Walstad, and Team de Cruz, Valentin Tanner, Peter de Cruz, Sven Michel, and Benoit Schwartz. Peter de Cruz skipping, and Benoit Schwartz, of course, throwing fourth rocks. Walstad from Norway, and Peter de Cruz, his team from Geneva. And here we see the ranking. Both teams undefeated, and that was kind of expected out of this group. Walstad ranked 12th on the World Tour, and de Cruz currently ranked 9th on the World Curling Tour World Team ranking. And 4 groups of 5, 20 teams playing here this weekend. After round robin play, which will finish up sometime later this afternoon. It'll be a complete ranking, and for tonight at 8 o'clock local time, quarterfinals will begin for the top 8 teams. Ice has been consistent out here. It's cooled down about 20 degrees outside from what it was 2 days ago. It's raining, but hasn't affected the ice too much. Very good, consistent conditions here in the Curling Club Baden Regio. Of course, Baden Regio has lots of experience with ice, as they've got about 11 months a year ice. Been going here since 1st of June. And many of the Swiss teams for sure have been training here on a regular basis, this one included. Practically here every day. And then here we see Sven Michel, new in the team. Sven Michel representing Switzerland at the Olympics with his own team, winning European Championships, and currently World Mixed Doubles Champion. He joined the team this year. He's a new member. And Walstad still in the same as in the past year. We're almost ready to go. Walstad playing red rocks. De Cruz playing yellow. De Cruz has the hammer. Start the game. World Curling Tour Baden Masters. First European event. So we welcome all the viewers from around the world. Welcome CBC viewers from the Canadian CBC Sports website. My name is Armin Harder, and I'll take you through this game and 2 more today. So lots of curling to come on this Saturday in the middle of August. Valentin Tanner, left-handed player. Been asked to put up a corner guard. This should be a really good game. Both these teams fairly close in the ranking. And both of them looking to move up in the rankings this year. Of course, the other famous Norwegian team, Thomas Olsrud, also playing here. Currently ranked 2 spots behind Walstad. So this isn't only for World Curling Tour points, this is also important for our internal Norwegian rankings. And the same with the Swiss, number of Swiss teams here all vying for important points on their national level at these World Curling Tour events. Five of the top 15 teams world ranked are here. Along with these two, Walstad and Nicholas Edin and Bruce Moat from Scotland. Those are favorites and at this event. We've seen a couple of upsets so far though. And the rankings will all be clear in about 4 hours time to see who qualifies for the playoffs.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 That's good.
Good hit and roll there. Came out the other side a little bit. Came with a quiet hit. Roll in behind the corner guard, maybe.
Tiens. Ouais. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 Tiens. Wow.
Maybe roll too much. Not a bad shot for the first end.
Harder lift. Okay. Okay. Jeg tenker marginalen er uansett. Sånn og ikke. Jeg er ikke sikker da, men. Ja, jeg tror jeg er greit der.
Negergarten
Wow. Rent.
coming way out into the 12 foot to try and get at that Swiss counter. Gets it on the nose, sticks around.
9-3. 9-3. 9-3. 9-3.
Peter de Cruz, who skips the team, usually plays second rocks. Sven Michel playing third rocks, and Benoit Schwartz, who's currently holding the broom, plays the fourth stones.
C'est la deuxième parce que tu as eu la garde, mais ils ont vraiment un bon 14.
Ok, juste vitesse.
Oh, place.
C'est un peu large, comment? Ligne assez bien.
Il faut
On veut
vitesse.
5. 5, les gars. Ligne très bien. C'est encore un peu large même. 5.
Il faut être shot.
La perdez pas. Oh ouais, fini mal. Go, go, go. Encore, go, go, go.
Bien validé.
Keep it.
Good shot.
Stop.
La première glace.
Det tror jag inte.
Didn't quite get behind the guards.
Rentre. Rent. Yep. Rent. Yep, hard. Hard with this. Rent. That's it. 10-7.
Sven Michel. It's the first tournament they've officially played together. It'll be interesting to see how he develops in this team. Used to playing the skip role himself. Now in a completely different role. These teams have played each other 5 times in the last couple of years. The Cruz has a 4-1 record against Walstad. Both teams improving consistently over those years as they each moved up in the world ranking. Now that one rolls out. That gives the opportunity to attack that one in the 12-foot. Good crowd here all weekend in Baden, Switzerland. Good opportunity to see some of the world's best play. Oh, nasty little roll there. Still biting and covered against that, behind that red one.
Om jeg skulle vise nå, da har du egentlig ikke noe å si, bare I forhold til hvor de kunne ha rullet etterpå. Kunne jo tenke meg at de da rullet bak corneren, så at det skulle ha fryst.
Jeg tror ikke du køller over og viser den uansett.
Nei, jeg tror ikke det.
Hoiberg on the left. Walstad was on the right, discussing the ice and weight. First shot for the Norwegian skip in this end, in the game.
Hva tror du? Det ikke den siden det nok tror du på. Og så dratt her, Markus, og så ikke dratt på andre siden. Her, eller? Litt utenfor kant. De har 14-9 på den makskosta til topp 12.
There, all the play's been on the left side of the sheet, so maybe he's concerned about playing a fresh path. I'd like to get into a path that's been played a little bit more. Warmed up a bit. Most of the play, or all of the play, has practically been on this side of the sheet. The line is good, it's just got a lot of weight. Might have been the right weight for the outturn side.
C'est assez bien, pas moi. Sånn wenig Eisführer her på det. Tu veux pas mettre un balai de plus?
Schwartz came down and asked Sven what he thought about that. Didn't think there might have been enough ice for the weight he's calling, so Peter ends up giving a little more. And the Swiss sitting 2.
10 ruller bak at. Hvis vi klarer å få en over på innland, så er det jo bra det. Hvis vi klarer å bite linja på andre siden.
So you'll need to nose it and just stick there. It's a little bit of a roll. Schwartz, pretty well same kind of shot he just threw, so that's comforting for him. Take basically the same kind of line. It doesn't need much more weight than he threw with his last one. All he needs is to move that red one out of the rings and score us 2 points. And it looks like he's taking basically the same ice. It's Valentine Tanner in the house holding the broom. Just upped it a bit. I'm thinking he only had one sweeper. Ends up overthrowing it, rolls out. So that's 1 for the Swiss team here in the first end.
For den første tok jeg hang ut midt på banen, mens jeg tok en bra tag siste tredje.
And here we see with the score of 1-0 after one end for the Swiss here at the Baden Masters in Switzerland.
Et 3. Ligne bien. Nå lenge. Cruz. Ja. Og sen. Nå da. Hit. I have no idea when he's going to be back. I think he's going to be back, but good.
Well, that didn't sound very well. Cruz had to step out for some reason.
2-2-0.
Hopefully we'll see him back.
Markus på sløyten. Få han litt bort fra linja hvis du kan. Nei, det er bra. Det er bra det. Bra.
Wanted to bump that one. Instead, they're going around it. Not what they called, but the result is similar. Seems like the Swiss will play 3 current during this end for sure.
Ligne parfaite. Ligne parfaite. Ligne squat. Achtung. Achtung. Wow. Bien, Val. Bien.
Good shot there from Tanner.
Ja, men om du nøtter den litt hardere også, så er det greit da også. 80 er bra. 80-90. Ja, men det er ikke så viktig. Treffer er det viktigst. 90. Hva du sa? Ja, det vil få ut den her også. Spill 8,5 da. Ja. 80-90.
So Ray's back on that center, Swiss center card. Try to drive it back onto the first yellow rock. If he gets the angles right, he may be able to get all 3 yellow rocks. Needs to hit it just off the center. That was too much. I needed to curl up just a bit more. Got too much of it. Sven Michel just throwing up the center guard again. He does leave that front one exposed still.
Jeg liker minst samme, eventuelt hardere.
Ja, det var egentlig.
Touch hardere. Rent. Wow, av. Rent. Wow.
Megergotten trying to remove both yellows. He's got him. Gets a nice little roll to him behind the guard. Swiss currently playing without their skip. Oh, there he is, back again. Cruz apparently not 100%. Looks like he's going to try playing again. First, Swiss will have to finish playing this end the way they have. Cruz won't be able to play any rocks.
6.
Marcus Hoiberg.
5,06. Rent. Bare fart. Bare fart. Og plass.
er bedre, men ikke helt pass klar.
Det som er
Jeg har vært perfekt bak, så 6 hadde fått prøvd på det i hvert fall.
Beaucoup plus réussi à descendre. Presque une merde.
The Cruz back into the game.
Ja, ja. Très fier de toi. Pas moi.
Wow. Non.
L'autre?
Tout seul, là.
Well, gets the double the other way. Just trying for the double on the 2 top ones. Norwegians have the hammer here in this second end. So they're sitting pretty good. They'd like to get one around the corner guard. Get buried. Try not to set up a double. They're working it hard. Must be short.
Er det siste skyss, Karl?
Ok, bare bite den hvis du får til den linja her.
Weight's looking a little bit better.
Ikke mulig.
They're going to leave it high. Make sure they don't set up a double.
Bra gått der.
So that was a little bit shorter than they were expecting.
Får ikke give you netto, vet du.
Je sais pas comment ça curle. Ouais. Ok, front. Ouais. Bist du wirklich eng gewesen, oder ist es viel geklaut? Okay. Die sind mir aus. Ouais. Geh nous, guys. On fait chaud, là. Là, ça fait long vite.
Attention. Wow. Wow. Non, 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 non. Non, 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 jamais, jamais. Oh. Non. Ok. Ça va tout, hein. 10-3. C'est 3 poils.
Combien? 10-3.
Ouais. Enfin, 10-4, ouais.
Was looking for a bit more curl there. Didn't come up with that weight.
Is there a military attack or military attack?
Military. Something I read yesterday.
False alarm?
Rull langt over ringen. 15.
Yep.
So Stefan Walstad will try this same shot that Schwartz just tried. Looking for a roll one way or the other. Get some separation. That looks like a double setup now. That should be a fairly straightforward double.
Moi, je pense que ça va pas vous violer. Je suis toujours un petit peu actif, moitié boum.
Walstad wanted to curl to the inside and roll behind,
Une petite moitié, là.
or roll out further to the left.
Combien ça?
Schwartz playing the intern at it, so needed to curl a bit more. Just got too much of it. Rolls over top of the red one, and this will allow Stefan Walstad to draw for 2. Full house. Fairly straightforward. Last rock here in the second end for Walstad. Anywhere in the house for 2. He's got 14-1 at the hog line.
Bra. 14-1.
Now take her almost to the button. 24.5 seconds.
Bra goal.
And that's pretty well where it was running. Just a hair slower than it was yesterday, maybe. It was full 25 yesterday.
C'est vraiment très très
A little bit cooler in the club today. Quite a temperature drop outside.
On fait attention les take-outs de garder la bonne vitesse. Vraiment 11 si c'est 11.
Ah bah il faut tirer beaucoup moins fort.
Ouais, faut
Parce que la glace, ça fuse pas mais ça va assez vite.
So with that score of 2 in the second, it's now 2-1. And the hammer goes back to the Swiss. Walstad starts with the center guard. Tanner is looking at drawing around that guard.
4, 5, 6, 5, 6,
Oui, ouais,
6, 7,
nettoie
7,
bien.
7.
Making its move now.
Ah voilà, j'ai pas arrêté. Ouais, je
Just stops in front of the tee line. So interested in ranking and any other results from this event, or there's another event going on in Winnipeg with the goal line icebreaker at the Granite. Check out worldcurl.com website for all the results. Follow your favorite teams. And tomorrow, mixed doubles season opens up in New Zealand with the Audi Quattro Winter
On l'a
Games.
pas beaucoup balayé, là même c'est bien.
And that'll be the first tour event of the season for mixed doubles, and also the first event in the Southern Hemisphere.
La main.
Ouais. Une, c'est bon. Wow.
For the tour.
Wow, c'est trop sec. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, attention. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Attention pour l'homme. Benoît, ouais. Benoît, oui. Oui. Yep, yes.
Bien. 4. Linja bra. 4. 3, 4. 3, 4 bra. Linja fin. 3. Linja bra. Magnus nærmest. 4. Magnus nærmest. Japp. Japp. Hardt. Hardt. Frysen. Og spill.
C'est pas facile à l'intérieur,
Oh, Swiss playing with the hammer. Probably want to start moving some of these rocks around at some point. Looks like pile some more in there.
Frise la rouge. Avec le out, frise la rouge. Peut-être.
Non, là,
Ok.
5. On peut ouvrir si tu veux. Hein.
C'est juste après la tête le double jaune, mais.
Si t'es là. Là, ouais.
Frise la rouge. Oui, oui, bien sûr. Ouais. Là, je joue un. C'est juste 4. Si c'est 3 avec la ligne parfaite, c'est pas trop mal.
Ligne bien. Ligne parfaite, 4. Parfaite. Attention, hop. Hop. Ligne parfaite.
Once you get it top of the 12 foot. Interesting setup.
Litt frista til å gå hit, men da hvis du er der, så kan jeg smelle på her. Ja. Eller så kan oss
Yellowish shot.
den dyttes dit.
Trying to figure out the
Ja,
angles.
det som er, hvis de drar dit, så har de din.
Men tror du ikke at hvis du treffer liksom en 30 eller noe her, at den bare skalkes og at den ryker? Hvis begge den er.
So right now the yellows are sitting a lot nicer than the reds.
Bare slik til. Kanskje like den likevel, ass. Det er nesten bedre å være der, da. Enn her, liksom.
Ja, til og med om du bouncer her, så må han få deal med den her, da.
Ja,
Og så kanskje så er den lettere igjen til neste gang.
ja. Heller det enn stopp 6 i hvert fall.
Put one right there where the broom is.
6!
Prøv å frise, og så er marginalen å gå litt for langt og bounce på den.
As the center of the house gets more cluttered.
Nei, men nesten det er litt for lang sport, da. Hvis vi ligger ved siden av den røde toeren der, så får vi mer å skyte på. Hæ? Køller mer i dag, generelt. Ja. Ja. Ja, jeg har det. Tror du det er bra, ass? Lyst til å gå, ass.
Den er bra! Farta!
Trying to get frozen right to the yellow rock that's in the 4 foot. The line's looking good. Is it good enough legs? This comes up a little bit short.
Tu dis je l'envoie là-dessus.
Direct.
Direct.
Tu peux, ça serait bien.
So
Direct, c'est possible.
hit that top red one. That's between those two yellows. And drive it back onto those
Pas mal direct.
reds.
Ok. Si je prends la garde, c'est pas très grave.
Pop those two out.
Ouais. Je vois un tiers. Ouais.
Tu peux juste ouvrir. Hein.
Those reds are maybe just a little bit too far apart. I might squeeze that yellow one right between them.
Je vois un tiers, un quart.
La garde, c'est bien.
Ok.
Well, certainly won't be a draw.
Le monde, il laisse.
We'll see what happens when the dust settles. Basically trying to remove those two red ones that are in the 8 foot. Peter de Cruz.
Ouais.
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 Oui. Ouais. Fort.
I'll get past the guard first. Just barely. I think it might have rubbed the guard, actually. Just touched the guard.
Palle!
Okay.
You see it again in the replay. I think it just rubbed the guard. Yeah, it did. Just barely.
Tror jeg den også vil spille.
Det var altså Kortinen!
It took enough energy, or redirected enough to give it
30.
enough energy when it hit the targeted rock.
Den her tjukkere. Men jeg liker ikke å legge igjen innsida her. Ja,
So the Norwegians are quite happy to play down the center of
kan
the
gjøre det.
sheet, keep the play in the middle. They don't have last rock. They'll be happy to steal one or force the Swiss into taking one.
Sett opp litt.
Dytt en stein er perfekt.
Jeg legger på litt fra en jeg hadde på topp 12 der i stad.
Ok. Rent. Wow. 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 Rent. Wow. Japp, 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 japp. Ok. Bra satt, det er for mye is, Markus.
I think I'd rather do this one, but
You shot on it, honestly.
I think they're good. Because the only thing is we're going to go up here. This is going to be difficult to hit, but we're short right now.
Sorry?
We're short, so it's not a big problem.
Good.
It's interesting. We've got Sven Michel down there
Probably just going to
assisting
It's just that this
the Cruz a bit.
goes. Then
3 languages going on that team all the time. Swiss, German, and English. Switch back and forth,
Peel.
depending who they're talking to.
So,
Schnell. Okay. Gut, ja. Ja, es braucht nicht mehr Eis. Es braucht nicht mehr. Gehört schon am wenigsten da.
Of course, Switzerland, a country with 4 official languages. Swiss, German, French, and Italian being the most recognizable.
whoa! Yeah. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no.
Worked out all right. A mile, not bad.
Jeg lurer på, hvis det er tight her, så kanskje han kan spille den og fike tilbake. Så spill
1, 2.
1,5. 1,5, 2. Den er bra. Magnus nærmest. Ok, da er det død da. Da spill.
Yellow at the moment is still shot.
Nose.
But, we may see some movement here shortly.
Ça, ça fait ça. Nous, on reste là. Nose.
Ça, c'est presque tôt pour ça, mais... Ça, c'est là, ouais. C'est vrai que c'est là.
Je pense que l'angle, il est parfait pour ça.
Difficile à calculer, mais... Así que c'est comme...
I think this one goes.
Peut-être. Moi, je préfère te pousser là. Je suis vraiment pas sûr. Elle aura beaucoup de spin, celle-là.
Norwegians are red. Swiss are yellow.
Même ça, même
Swiss have the hammer in this end.
ça, j'aime bien ça. Double pied, l'ordre direct.
C'est juste que lui, après, il fait peut-être. Ah non, ça reste là.
I certainly think they'd want to
Either
open
this
it up a
or
bit
guard.
somehow. Move those around a little
You
bit.
wanna hit this first. Right.
Ok. Ouais, c'est bien.
Four. Okay.
Là, je t'ai vu la fiole. Mais là.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Très bien.
Just removes the guards. Situation in the house hasn't changed. Yellow still looking like it's shot. Of course, the Cruz will want to score more than one.
Hvis vi prøver å få en lang grad her, for det er jo skytinga på den her, på en måte. Og jeg får ikke til spillene som blir bra på med en gang her. Sånn skikkelig bra, i hvert fall. Men vi trenger ikke å garde her, liksom. Bare...
Han har 2 slag for 2, er det jeg ser. Så lenge han garder den. Han har den her for 2. Den her kommer til å være counter. Eller så har han den her.
Den er,
Ja, den er for 4 da.
er vanskelig, altså.
Ja.
Jeg synes vi garder den her.
Og han skal dytte den helt ut av 8-foten.
Ja. Garde den.
Garder den siden av den. Ja, så inntil linja på den siden.
Han må spille relativt hardt på den.
Ja, men ellers så kan han komme her og dytte.
Jeg tror ikke han får til mye. Ja, han får til litt. Jeg bare fortsatt at det ikke blir bra for nå, så...
Ja. Garde inntil linja der, 2,5. Ja, eller 2 litt høyde på den er kanskje bra.
Han kommer til å skyte den hvis det er bra gard,
Ja.
så...
Der.
Ja.
Midt imellom, sånn ren 2.
Just try to draw down to the red one. Just
Ja,
tap
den
it
er virkelig
ever
for
so
langt.
slightly.
Kan,
Try and get shot rock out of it.
Ja, eller hvis det er noe som flyttes rundt etterpå, så har jeg lyst til at den garden skal være litt sånn uromoment.
We're down to skips rocks. Marcus Stefan Walstad, his first rock. Maybe just playing the guard again too here.
Grei linje. Litt forsiktig med linja. Køll litt.
Køll litt.
Målberg.
You're looking like guard weight.
Og inntil linja og bit.
Han må jo kølle masse. Kom igjen, kom igjen.
Hard.
Hard. Kom igjen. Litt.
Did he get the right line? Yellow, red, yellow, red.
On n'est pas obligé de jouer trop fort, putain. On peut juste décaler les jambes. Ouais.
Ça sort.
Il faudrait bouger ça assez loin. Parce que si j'arrive à rester là, avec même normal, 9,
That red one in the 8-foot on the right-hand side is looking pretty important at the moment.
C'est bon. Parce que du coup, ça va juste.
That guard just didn't come over
pas jouer
enough.
9.
Opportunity here to remove
Moi j'aimerais bien
two of those
9
red
comme
ones.
ça en plein, boum. On garde la jaune.
9. C'est assez vite.
Pour déplacer la rouge, c'est assez vite.
Question is, will
Ça,
that
c'est
red
assez vite.
top red one make contact with that second yellow rock?
Pour pousser ça.
Ça risque de faire... Je pense que celle-là, elle va rester sur la center line. Et celle-là, elle va peut-être aller là.
Ouais.
C'est peut-être un problème. Hein.
C'est très difficile.
Mit Füßen halb schon, aber
Prends le pied
looking
de
at
cette
the
ligne, ça, attention.
The in-off on the red one on the right. I'm not sure if they can get to the red in the
Peu,
4
j'en fais
foot
vite, mais ce qui est important, c'est de rester devant, moi, je trouve.
without
Ok.
Non?
doing any damage to their own.
9.
Ouais, un bon 9.
Ouais. Moi j'aime bien le bord de la pierre honnêtement.
Ouais, moi aussi.
Comme glace.
Pas
Pas
plus.
plus. Think it touches?
The red one's got it. The red one on the top 12 foot's got to touch the red one that's in the 8 foot to drive it back onto the red. It's in the 4.
We're not playing too heavy.
Ouais, max. Ouais, 9, c'est bien.
May just dislodge the red completely and not get the back one. That's why they are playing a little less weight. Oh, and drove it straight back. Now the red one's shot. That was a bit of the problem. The angle wasn't quite right. Now there's guards out front, and red is shot, so the Swiss kind of did the job for the Norwegians.
Han har den mykisen her, kanskje, men også må gale den rønnen.
They might just throw another guard up front.
Inntil linja, liksom.
Ja, for det er den rønnen som er skummel. Den og den skalken her. Da,
Ja. Ja. Men i garden så gjør de
Ja.
litt ned, eller?
Ja, også er jo slutt med
Det er
den.
en generelt gulrot og sånn der.
Ja.
Der? Ja, jeg er med.
Det er en halv stein mer enn de hadde inntil linja på garden. Eller det er Magnus siden de kølla inntil linja, og han har en halv stein mindre is. Ja. Typ samme lufta på andre siden av linja. Men jeg har ikke lyst til å legge igjen et hull, så bare sørg for at nei, det skal liksom kanskje være et par centimeter på sentimeter. Men også har nok med is her, så det ikke skal køle over, men da må man være forsiktig med linja i starten. Eventuelt at Magnus går nærmest. Samme fart.
See here, just take away any kind of raise on those yellows. Stefan Walstad, last rock here in the 3rd, trying to protect that shooter. The Swiss can get at that. They could score multiple points, but it might be very difficult. They have to play via a red guard.
Begge to, dra den innover.
So he doesn't want this too close to the house, just wants to take away the line.
Holder det.
Yeah, leave it high. Make sure the raised back is too difficult. Oh, well guarded. The Swiss will probably have to play via one of those guards anyways,
Ouais, mais je crois que c'est tellement loin.
but it's a long shot.
Je crois pas que ça suffise, mais... Non, mais j'arrive en droitier, hein. J'arrive en droitier, hein.
And that red one's pretty well protected too by those 2 yellows. There's no pretty difficult to drive that out.
Là, c'est assez peu curlé, hein.
Faut passer à 1 millimètre. Et encore.
Je crois qu'on doit jouer ça.
Je me suis demandé
Hit that
peut-être,
top
avec
yellow
ça,
one in the
là, il
4
faut
foot.
juste la
The,
pousser, là, par contre, tu vois, avec le-
the one, yellow one in the full 4 foot will just pop out.
Ça,
Won't even move that red one.
Comme ça.
Ok.
Shouldn't move that red one, not very much anyways.
Celui-là prend là, ouais.
Ouais, mais après, ça fait le jam là-dessus, non?
Probablement. Ouais.
Je suis pas obligé. Je peux jouer 8, hein.
Hein?
8 sur 4 5e.
Je pense que tu veux sortir ça et tout ça, faut jouer vite.
Je suis pas...
On essaye. Ok.
Je joue pas... Moi, je pense pas que je vais jouer une bombe. Comme ça, les 4 5e.
Ok.
Même presque en plein.
Ouais.
Toi, tu veux dire, Stan? Toi, tu veux dire? Ah, Barchnal, alors. Toi, tu veux dire Barchnal? Ah. Ah. Je crois on joue un 8, 7,5, 8.
Ok.
Barre de la pierre.
So red, yellow, and then hope they get enough of it. They need to hit that
Un poil plus.
top yellow one in the top of the 4 foot. The first yellow one in the top of the 4 foot. They'll need to hit that on the right side of our picture now just to get any kind of drag effect on that second yellow one and remove the red. Really difficult shot. Need to hit it so precise. And not via a long guard. No. Nothing. No. Good attempt, but with that, a steal of 1 for Walstad. After a very interesting end. Lots of rocks in play. Kind of like to see that. And with that steal of 1, after 3 ends of play, it's 3-1 for Walstad over the Cruz. That was the mistake there, rubbing that guard.
Spill. Bra Kosta.
Nære.
Nei. Eller det var jævlig nære å gå forbi den øverste gule på topp 4 her også. Du!
Deux et demi.
Okay.
Deux. La vitesse. Deux.
Good.
Så. Markus på slutten. Så han går på linja. Ja.
Ouais, bien assez. 4-5.
C'est la place. Attention.
4.
C'est bien. Oui. Oui. Tourne. Ligne parfaite. Allez. Viens dans le vite.
That's just a little bit shorter than he wanted. Needed to be down to the 12, or the red one in the house. Throwing up another center guard. We got 5 rocks in play already. Looks like it's going to be a no.
Tu peux pas faire les 3? Tu peux pas faire les 3?
Ouais, c'est
Non, les...
pas facile de faire les 3.
Ok. Ok.
On fait ça alors.
Faut à l'extérieur, ok.
Yeah, this time Swiss aren't going to get into that. Just remove this guard.
Avec in. Enfin, tu veux faire quoi? Ah, tu veux faire comme ça finalement, ok.
Drive it back. Maybe get both reds. Roll to the side.
Très bien. Ouais.
Ouais. Oui.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow. Sven, le jaune.
Gets all three of them. What a great shot. And that'll clean that up and leave two corner guards. He was looking for just both reds, but that opportunity of driving that yellow back was there.
Avstand her. Det er ikke noe lett måte å gjøre den på uten å sitte igjen som corner sjøl.
And how quickly an end can change.
Hæ? Jeg hører ingenting. Skal komme opp. Jeg ser ikke vitsen i å prøve den der. Jeg synes å spille den her. 2,5.
It's pretty hard to get both of those rocks out and lose the shooter. Something's going to stay at the corner, so they're opting to throw another guard up themselves. I think if you could have got both of those and roll away with your shooter, they might have went for it.
2,5. Bra, Magnus.
Det var sånn, tenkte jeg det. Næsting.
Synes det lukter jam og grav.
14,5.
Attention, ligne bien.
Peter de Cruz trying to go around that center guard now.
Bien, ligne
That
bien.
one into the house.
Ligne bien.
Try to score 2 points here in this fourth end.
Bien. Ligne bien. Un peu haut, là.
Swiss are down 3-1 to the Norwegians.
En. 5. Har plass. Har fart. Masse plass. Linje. Plass. Linje er bra nå. Frysen. Ingen dans. Kan gjerne vente litt på linja og jumpe dem litt, synes jeg. Men. Ja, det er.
Ça, c'est OK.
Mick will try and hit and roll off that. Try and roll behind the guards again. 2 into play.
Wow. Wow. Oh, non. Rien.
C'est assez court. Hein.
Schwartz might have jumped that a little early.
Très chouette. Hein.
Yep. Roulez un tout petit peu.
Schwartz probably thought it was short, which it might have been. It was a little short, but he didn't allow to curl it there. Kept it straight.
Yeah.
Didn't get enough for roll.
Ja. 75 går bra, det også. Rent. Vent.
And a double made.
Bra.
Ja. Greit det. Ja, greit det.
And now Michel being asked to replace that. Draw around the center guard. Get that rock back into shot position.
C'est limite. Hein.
Fini, fini, fini. Ouais. Bon, c'est clair. Bon, attends. Toulon, ça tient beaucoup. Ça, c'est pour être shot aussi.
Comes up short. Sitting second shot.
Jeg ble sjokka da jeg så isen på dagene, men det var bra det.
Vant.
Vant det.
Der. Ja. Michel sin vant sto og spøla hele veien. Han fikk jo ikke den innsiderulla, vet du.
Jeg følte jeg var i pluss i
Ja,
laget.
kanskje. Mindre, jeg tror Hallen. Ja. Vant. Michel sin sto og spøla der. Ja, det er nettopp derfor jeg er litt i tvil på om jeg skulle ha tatt enda mindre is, men ja. Ja, nei, men jeg tror det er mye is med den. Ja. Ja. Ok, forsiktig. Åh! Au, au!
Helt vekk, helt vekk, helt vekk. Ok. 10-5.
Sven,
Toi, je t'ai mis le milieu. quand
Sven
même.
actif, il était là, mais
Nei.
j'aime bien ça.
Ça rentre. Ok.
An opportunity there with the Norwegians rolling away. Swiss can try again. Try and get fully buried behind that guard. And where Schwartz here with his first rock in the fourth end would like to score 2 points. So he needs to be well covered.
Wow! Attends! Attention! Wow! Wow, wow, Sven! Wow! Ligne parfaite!
C'est vraiment large.
Perds-la pas à balle.
Faut la finir. Hein.
Devant.
Faut la finir. Hein. On la voit là.
Fini. Tu peux. Ouais. Oh, oh.
Ouais, ouais, go, go, go.
That'll do it.
Jeg vil pas être derrière.
Ça prend tellement, ça y est.
Får fil på
Ouais,
kontoret.
Kan gå til med hekk da, men
Det er så rett der at
Should be fully buried behind that center guard. Looking that way. Yep. You see a sliver of it.
Hvis du klarer å kvartingfrysen, så er det det beste.
Looks like Walstad's looking at drawing down to it.
Ja, jeg tror ikke vi tjener så mye på dytten, for uansett full 4 for 2. Shotten vår blir jo ikke noe bedre, liksom.
Freeze to the top of it and
Man ligger så høyt. Så det er frysen.
give Benoit Schwartz a tougher shot for his 2.
Bare fart!
Hold da, la han sette seg, Magnus, ikke rent engang.
Hold da! Er vi rundt?
Sweeper's not laying the broom to it.
Inn er bra.
Starting to come down now.
Held på frys. Kan balse litt om, altså.
And they don't want to bump. And just come up to it. Yeah, perfect shot.
Det går sterkt.
And that means Schwartz is going to have to draw straight to the forefoot. Get the entire forefoot in order to make his deuce.
Avant, il y avait ça. Une pierre de plus, ça devrait être juste. Ça, c'était 14-3. Je pense vraiment un bon 14.
20 teams here this weekend, playing for 33,000 Swiss francs. Total prize money, 11,000 Swiss francs to the winner.
C'est bon.
Voilà.
Easy.
Encore un peu là.
Ça a l'air
Encore un peu
vite.
là.
That works out to about 14 and a half Canadian.
Et restez là.
Wow. C'est une mine.
This looks a little long. No. It'll just be one for the Swiss here in the fourth. With that, usually Ben was a little closer than that. That was quite a bit too long. And with that, Walstad will get the hammer back after 4 ends of play with a 3-2 lead. We're here with World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters from Baden, Switzerland. The first of the European events on the World Tour. About 18 months ago, the Curling Champions Tour and the World Curling Tour merged to create one World Tour. We had a couple on the beginning of August, already the opening event in Sapporo, Japan with the Hokkaido Bank event. And the season's about to get full underway here. Already 2 events going on this weekend. And women are in Winnipeg. And the men are also here. Good lineup in Winnipeg also. We'll be showing you a number of events throughout the season on our YouTube channel, World Curling Tour, and on CBC Canada, plus a number of other TV stations around the world. Hope to bring you as much coverage as possible throughout the entire season from all continents.
This side is anyway? I don't know.
As curling grows
Franchement, c'est bien là. C'était
internationally
sur le
more and
premier
more.
point. C'est juste devant le premier point.
Okay. I can't remember exactly. I know it wasn't exactly on the center. What? What?
Defending champion of the Baden Masters last year was
La place?
Nicolas Sedin.
Oh, easy.
He'll be looking to defend his title. The Cruz was in the final, played against him. Goldschroed off to a 3-0 start in his group. De Cruz and Walstad this game here, both of them at 3-0. Nicolas Edin at 3-0 in their group. And Yannick Schwaller in the other group also at 3-0. Bruce Maut, surprisingly, the number 4 ranked team in the world, off to a bit of a rocky start. Has dropped 2 games already, so they're at 1-2, and they're in danger of not qualifying, which would be a bit of a surprise. Number 4 ranked team in the world. But it's early in the season. Some of these teams have had more practice than others. Some have not seen the ice at all. This is the first ice contact for the season. Most or many of the Swiss teams have been practicing for intensively for about a month or so, if not for 2 months. That includes this team here, Peter de Cruz. They're in here almost every day. Most of the top teams will practice here in this club in the summer. It was a great way to escape the scorching heat that was out there as we reached mid-30s, high 30s throughout the past 2 months. We'll be showing in the next draw at 4 p.m. Swiss time. That's in about an hour. Hopefully we won't have any delays. We'll be showing Bruce Mouat against Yannick Schwaller. That'll be the last round robin game. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we'll have one of the quarterfinal games. Other teams doing well. A young team, Jan Hess at Zug, Switzerland. They're 3-1. They're looking very good. Oldsrud playing on sheet 4 against the Austrians. Wunderer. Oldsrud up 7-3 in that game after 4 ends of play. So he's looking at going 4-0 and qualifying easily. Although 5 Rock roll, the game's not over yet, that's for sure. As we watch guards being put up and being replaced. Swiss are shot at the back of the 4-foot. A good opportunity maybe to put another one in there now. Thirds rocks. Sven Michel with his first. Michel joining this team just a few months ago. In his first official event together in this new formation. Sven Michel having won the Mixed Doubles World Championship with Michel Yaki back in the spring. Weight was good. Just a line. The curl a touch more.
Ja. Du får spille den farta du vil. Hæ? Du får spille den farta du vil. Gjerne gjør vanlig pil.
See 2/3 of it.
75 for å få dobbelen. Okay.
Might be able to get the back one also. Try and double them out. Marcus Hoiberg. Just get both of them. pleased with that result.
Nyni shagweta. After the nyni. Oi shot kashi.
Et 8.
Et 6,
Un peu plus large.
7. Et juste 6, 7.
On est très large. Benoît, vas-y maintenant, si tu peux. Ouais. Vas-y. Les shots, vas-y. Ok. Cap. Ça serre encore là. Oh, ça serre, c'est le temps là. Bien essayé.
Bah, il faut absolument cacher quoi.
Ouais.
29.
Ouais.
Japp! Hard! Aldri av! Hard! Hard, Magnus! Kom igjen, helt inn! Bra spill. Bra kos der.
Hack sur une bonne moitié.
C'est bien, ouais.
C'est bien ça. Hack. Bien.
Tiens.
Ouais. Wow.
Wow. Non, on est même pas en plein.
Sven. Ah, ok. Oh. Tu peux vite quand même.
Neste bra uansett. Det var jo han som må fortsatt gjøre det.
Vi skal dra der.
Ja.
Det er ikke lett å gjemme der.
Men er det sånn at også risikerer du
Swiss in danger of giving up 2 in this end.
Gå for eller
ja,
sikre?
samme fart som du har?
Hæ?
Samme fart som du har?
Eller 5?
Ja. Kanskje min kommer til å stå mer enn det da, hvis det er
Both
litt
teams
mer-
should be able to
Ja,
qualify
så er
though,
det-
regardless
Ja,
win or lose.
Ja.
3 wins should be able to qualify for the quarterfinals.
11-5, rulle ut til kant 8. Ja, 11-3. Han var veldig nøytral.
Problem is when you get down to 2 and 2, and then be 1 or 2 teams coming in with 2 and 2, but they will be then decided with draw shots. Results.
Rent! Upp! Hard! Kom igjen! Hard! Helt inn! Kom igjen. Jopp. 10-7.
Bra gått.
Ouais. Si. Je pense qu'une moitié, tu vas être proche de là.
Moi, je pense. Hein.
Schwartz needs a roll here.
Bah ouais, max, hein. Ça, c'est bien.
Ouais.
Bra spill. Tenk litt den der fjorårsmodellen.
Ja, litt faktisk.
Men,
Du har ikke helt rett inn som alt før. I helga, liksom.
Nei, jeg ser det.
Ja.
Jeg prøvde å nøytralisere litt.
ja, det kanskje skal bare på det. Nå går det i bakke.
Wow. Tiens. Ouais. Wow.
Tiens!
Oui. Très fort, ouais. Très fort. Vraiment fort. Fort. Go.
Men Markus tar der da litt.
Hits the roll, but just a bit too much. Still laying shot though.
Ja. Ellers. Tror du det?
Might be a little bit difficult to get to also.
Bra til shot.
Oh no. That guard is far enough over. Although they want to
Har
keep
ikke
the
spilt
shooter.
en stund på en side her, men burde være bra iste. Burde ikke samme fart, typ.
Magnus dro her, da var det bra fart i hvert fall.
Ja.
The Cruz has won the Baden Masters once. That was in 2016.
Ja, der du skal ha soppgjøret.
Walstad has yet to win this.
Nå var jeg vel litt sånn cool, da.
Edin's won it twice. Olsrud won it. Sven Michel has won it twice with his own team. Back in 11 and 12. As we watch here in the fifth end, Stefan Walstad plays last rock here, trying to score 2. Needs to remove that yellow rock and stick around. All rubs on his own. But a little bit fortunate there. He pushes his own shot as opposed to the Swiss stealing one. And with that, Walstad will take a 4-2 lead. And the hammer in the sixth end goes to De Cruz. Still lots to play here. Both very good teams. So we're into the sixth end. Score of 4-2 for Walstad. Yellow Rocks, De Cruz having the hammer. Need to score at least 2 here. Long corner guard.
C'est bien, c'est une bonne garde, là. C'est bien. Très bien.
Magnus Weiberg replacing, putting that center guard up, covering that 4-foot shot rock. Valentin Tenner. This is looking a bit short. It lost its handle too. It picked something.
Den er bra. Kølle litt. Kom igjen. Har.
It's got to be completely over that black line. I don't know if they're taking a look at it.
Bra spring på dass, Markus.
I think it's biting the line a tiny bit, but yeah. Hack. Hein? Ouais, c'est très dur. Ouais. Moi, j'aime bien faire ça. Tac, tac. Ça fait le double là.
Alors, assez
Après,
vite.
on a 3 corners, regarde.
Alors, vite.
Rock needs to be completely over that black line, the inside, in order to be in play. That's why they were apparently wasn't, so that's why they removed it.
Ça touche. Je sais pas si ça sort.
C'est pas très grave, elle sera tout écartée.
4/5e.
4/5e, vite. Ouais. Roulez là-bas. Vite, ouais. Roulez un petit
Vite.
peu à droite.
So I guess they're going to play a quick takeout here, try drive yellow onto red and remove that red one out of the 4-foot.
Ouais, moins. Ouais.
Tiens, ouais. Ouais. Ouais.
Oui. Ouais.
Gets one, gets the 4-foot rock also. Opens up the middle a little bit. Yep. Gets that rock off the center.
Vi klarer det. På utsida. Tror du? Har linje. Linje er bra. Japp, japp. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, Magnus, kom igjen, kom igjen. Hard, 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 hard. Oh, oh.
Nice draw around the guard.
Fais comme ça.
Ouais.
On fait très bien. Hein.
Si je suis en plein,
Même si t'es là, c'est bien.
Ouais. Vitesse, c'est 5.
4.
4.
Mord le 8 pieds.
Ouais.
Try corner freeze to that.
Un peu là. Juste 4.
Non, ligne, c'est bien. Ligne très bien, ça clope pas trop. Attention.
Ouais. Oui.
Ouais. Ouais.
Ouais.
Wow.
Garde un peu l'angle. Oui.
Ouais. Ouais.
14 at the hog. So weight's still pretty good.
Tusen to, Baden. Han peker på 3.
3.
Eventuelt bare garden, kanskje.
Hold den i gang. Kan bli tight. 4 er ok da, men helst 3. Tight, japp. Japp. Japp.
Wow. Wow.
Was that hole big
Bra
enough?
lite is, Markus. Kølla godt der.
Came right through that hole. Yellow onto red.
Normal ou
Sit
moins.
2.
11. 11, ok? Ouais. J'aime bien ça. Pas plus que ça.
Big shot here for Sven.
Wow. Oui. Wow. Wow. Non, 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 non. Wow, pour les. Wow, wow, wow. Tiens. Wow, ouais.
Well played.
Rent. Rent. Wow. Wow, av, av. Rent. Wow, av. Egentlig lille for. Bra. 10-9.
La même. Ouais.
Same thing. Through the hole. Take out the red.
Wow, wow. Non, non, non. Tiens. Wow. Wow. Oui. Wow. Wow, maintenant. Wow. Non, 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 non.
Nice little roll. Good shooting by Michel. Swiss trying to score at least 2 here in this end to get even out the game.
Det er enten rønnen, eller så er det den her.
Olsrud wins his game,
Og så la dem.
and that'll put him at 4-0,
Ja, og da er også
qualified for tonight's quarterfinal. Want to see those results? Rollcurl.com.
Ja, du ikke gjør den her.
Jo, jo. Jo, en marginal, tenker jeg.
På innside.
Results of all the games
Ja.
on all the tour events.
Vanlig pil. Kanskje 10, tror du det?
Eller?
Hæ?
Tror du får køll? Tror du får køll?
Jeg tror liksom den kan gripe sånn 5, siste tredjedelen. Men det kan godt hende at den flyr rett frem.
Ja, for det har liksom vært den riktige plassen litt.
Ja.
Ok?
Jo. Is til kjapp da, og så køles opp og får den dobbelen, kanskje.
Femmer til kjepp, kanskje?
Ja.
So not sure if they could try run back that center guard onto the yellow. If they get it right, they might be able to double them out.
Kanskje, på vanlig
Need
pil
to
her.
drive that back, hit that yellow one just off the center on the right hand side. Roll over and take out both yellows. Certain possibility. Stefan Walstad with his first rock here in the 6th. Trying to avoid giving up multiple points to the Swiss. Has a 4-2 lead, but doesn't have the hammer. It's looking close. And he gets it. Whoa, big shot. Really nice shot. Raise takeout.
Bah, un peu, mais on connaît moins bien.
Double.
Mais si tu connais exactement le faut in, ça me va, mais...
Il y a quand même un peu plus de place là.
Le truc, c'est que nous, on veut être là. Hein.
On va être parfaitement caché.
Cette pierre, elle dérange pas, je pense.
Just hit it perfectly.
Oui, un petit peu, mais ça aussi. Hein.
C'est égal. Faites regarder. Tu préfères out? Moi j'aime bien out.
Put out.
Ouais. J'aurais mis milieu pire.
Ouais. Ça dérange un peu, mais si ça touche, c'est pas caché.
Ouais. Wow. Oui. Wow, wow, wow. Tiens. Wow. Non, 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 non. Oh. Non, 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 non. Ça passe. Oh, oh, oh. Non, non. Parfaitement caché.
Tu vas finir. Val, ouais.
Ouais, yep. Bien, difficile de faire en mieux.
Je pense qu'il arrive à l'enlever. Mais...
Run back double.
Det er bare så rett her at vi drev og snakket om å skal fryse her. Eventuelt hvis vi får litt køl, for her kan det finne på å knekke litt, så... Det er bare det, hvis det
See a bit of it.
Så kan jeg dra etter samme hullet også.
Ja, da får han dra her uansett som stopper sannsynligvis da. Du må ikke tøkkele over den her, tror du ikke?
Hvor sier kunnes da?
Det er ikke her, altså.
Ja, ser det.
Jeg tøkker mye, men jeg tror ikke jeg er sånn
Sikter på en tredjedel frys, og hvis den skulle liksom knekke, så er jeg stoppet rett oppå den.
Ja.
Der?
Ja. Jeg tenker kant det også, egentlig.
Ja.
So Walstad electing to corner freeze to this again, something similar to what we saw a few ends ago. Freeze to it, cut down the 4 foot, give Schwartz a more difficult shot. Schwartz didn't make that draw to the 4 foot that time, so it worked.
Og strengt å helt ned på den eller si at det er bare full 8, så blokker jeg som litt dragere, kan jeg si. Så, men hvis det snakker fart, så kan det 14...
Probably be a little delayed for the 4 o'clock game. 2 more ends to play here. So that game between Schwaller and Bruce Mowat looking to be a delayed start.
Bare fart.
Ok, litt. Han bare frys. Litt er greit.
Det er godt der.
Perfect weight.
Det var godt da.
So with all those guards out there, this be a bit of a difficulty trying to get in there.
Sinon, tu joues vraiment tight avec le in et très positif, voilà. Tu sais?
It's running a little bit straighter down the left-hand side.
Bah, si tu
They're
touches,
looking
tu
at
joues
if they
avec
could
la-
nose their own yellow, maybe roll to the right a bit, end up second shot. The in-turn draw
Moi, je pensais.
is curling a little more than that longer guard on the right-hand side that we just out of the picture, the
Avec le in.
left one on the yellow one on the left in our picture now.
Franchement, c'est vraiment possible de passer en
A little bit in the way. Really need to get out there to. Rock is
Exact,
probably in
ça
the way.
apprend. Ça, c'était 14. Tu joué un 14,5 avec un peu plus de. Ouais, je pense.
Might be able to play an out turn
Je
at
mettrais
that
même,
spot.
peut-être même moins. Il faut passer ça, quoi.
Fais ça.
Yeah, yeah. If it's T-line, it's okay.
Très tight. Et bien. Faut être direct de lit.
Tu veux même moins?
Moi, je viens un peu moins. Hein.
Ouais.
Ouais, voilà.
Je crois qu'il faut pour avoir un anglais.
Exact. Vitesse. Il était 14, lui. Hein. Pas si long que ça, je pense. Ouais, je pense. Hein. 60.
Trying to over curl.
Ouais. Stine ouais. Stine ouais. Ok. Oh, on est sur. Ok.
Not quite sure what they were trying there.
Ouais. Je pensais que ça pouvait suffire, mais...
Either way, it's only one for the Swiss.
Je pensais que c'était la
So
comme un gros pas.
Walstad maintains a 1-point lead
Oui.
and gets the hammer back into in the 7th.
Bon, bah, c'est... Ouais.
Some nice shot making there from Sven Michel. And then a really great shot there from Stefan Walstad with that raised double. And after 6 ends of play, Walstad maintains his lead 4-3 and has the hammer going into the 7th.
Un ligne, c'est bien. Il faut que ça passe, hein. 2, ça bosse. Ouais, fort, maintenant. Allez, on y va. Vraiment fort. Allez, man. Go, ça passe. Go.
Not a good place to hog a rock at this point in the game.
Sju, 8. Er det plass? Det har gått kølle en del.
So that draw ran 25-2 to the back of the rings. So the speed is still constant.
Rent. Ja. Wow. Bra det.
Toujours un double sauf si on est là.
Une center regarde encore. Ouais, pas de...
Là, il y a le double.
Alors plus bas, il va enlever celle du centre. Mais un peu plus bas, 3.
Exactement la même hauteur. Et 2,5. 2. Exactement là. Regarde là. Alors on met là parfait. Même une bouteille.
Ren. Ren. Hold. Hold.
Han var langt eller kort?
Bra det. Bra spill.
Men det er mer enn
Det er
to,
en som ikke bare skjærer inn.
Nei.
Nei. OK.
Venir 8 si t'as envie. Hein.
Certainly that first guard is now missing for the Swiss. Tanner's Hog Rock. Needing to try and find a way to steal a point here in another fashion.
Ouais. Ouais. Ouais, ouais. Encore.
Vraiment, man.
Fem. Japp. Linje er bra. Japp. Ja, linje. Bare fart. Bare fart. Målberg. Japp, 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 japp. Har. Spill.
Neuf.
Pretty good setup for the Norwegians at the moment.
Tu veux faire quoi avec ça? Force?
Hein?
Tu veux faire le force avec ça?
Peut-être, ouais.
Ok.
Bah, je pense qu'on arrive à être
Could
caché
try
derrière
the
la
intern
route.
draw around that.
Le stick, c'est rien.
Ouais, c'est écrit.
Je pense que le but, c'est de faire le force. Ok.
Je pense que c'est bien. Ouais. Ça? Huit, neuf.
Ouais. Il est bien lâché, je pense.
Oh.
8,
Place. Oh. Oh, Benoît. Attention. Oui. Oui.
9,
Ouais.
10. Je pense. Pas si ça reste.
Je vais voir ça plus vite. Oh, c'est 12-8.
Pebble's a little fresher out there. It'll tend to run a little bit quicker than it will in the middle, where it's probably slowed down a half a second or so because of the intensive play in the middle of the sheet. So you have to be aware of that.
Ren. Japp. Hard.
Marcus Hoiberg being asked to remove that corner guard. He won't be too happy with that. That's that guard covers some of the forefoot. It's actually a better rock for
10 et demi.
Jouer là.
Ouais, c'est pas.
Il est bien lâché.
Non. Oh. Non.
T5. i gang. Wow. Rent, rent, rent. Bra det.
Derrière, c'est pas la fin du monde. Si t'es un tout petit peu ouvert là.
Ouais, ça va. Bon, il va pas trop, il va arriver vite.
Ouais, mais si t'es là, si.
Ouais, mais je pense que la marche, c'est genre voir un quart max.
Ouais, bien sûr. On va être là.
Ouais.
Moi, je mettrais ça.
Ouais.
6 Ouais.
6 c'est mieux. 5 c'est
6,
vraiment-
7, 8, ça va. C'est bien d'être dans le 4 pieds, quoi.
Toujours un peu lent. 55.
Il y a pla-
First skips rocks here in the 7th end.
Attention,
Swiss trying to find a way to steal one.
attention. Nettoie. Oh, oh, place.
To get fully buried behind
Avec,
this
oh,
guard.
attention, Sven. Oh,
Ligne
oh,
bien, mais...
Ouais, fini. Ya. Faut que ça cale. Yes.
Go, go, go.
Ok, bien. C'est bien ça.
Pretty good shot.
C'est vraiment pas mal. 13, 9. Ouais, c'est bien, c'est un bon nombre.
Nicely buried. Walstad's been pretty hot today, though, in this game. Made everything. Looking at coming down and tapping that back.
Hvis du klarer å holde vinkelen, er det perfekt.
Keeping his own in shot position in front of it. Certainly hasn't missed too much today.
Alternativet er jo at da sier du is, sånn at det er kjempetapt uansett. Ja, jeg hadde tappet en stein, så 8 da, egentlig i fart. Sikker på 13-5. Det er rops på at det akkurat har gått en stein, men hvis, jeg vet ikke om det hjelper for eller med.
First rock here for Walstad. In the 7th, he's got the hammer. Swiss are sitting one. Needs to get past this guard. Just skins past it. A very nice shot.
Bra kosta. Har litt is til å komme opp litt.
Swiss could get on the inside of this, roll behind the guard, and sit 2.
Ja.
Pardi, ouais. Bon bataille, ça. Si elle reste juste, mais qu'on roule parfait, c'est bon.
It's pretty close to the guard.
Ouais.
But he hasn't missed much today. Schwartz will want to get this on the inside a little bit, roll behind that center guard,
Whoa, whoa,
sit 2,
whoa.
and then hope for a miss.
Non, non. Non, rien. Jamais. Wow.
It's looking a little warm. Needs to curl quite a bit. Well, he gets the takeout. Didn't get the roll, though. Walstad might be able to double them out. Sit 2.
Men det lukter at den her, men da burde den være bedre. Vanlig eller 15 liker du, Magnus?
Ganske bedre å ta igjen, da vel. Ganske bedre å ta igjen, eller?
So looking for the double. Score 2. That could put the game away. Did he overthrow it? Oh, and pretty well the first miss of the game is a costly one. Steal of 2 for Switzerland. What a surprise finish there. Maybe just wanted it too much. Trying for that double, wanted to put the game away. Just overthrew it a bit. Ends up missing it. And that is a steal at 2. He won't be happy with that. And with that, the Swiss will take the lead, 5-4. A surprising finish there. Walstad, who's been almost perfect throughout this game, misses one there, and it's a big one. Swiss would have looked like they were already conceding the loss. Get to life again. Anyway, we're here with World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters. We're coming down to the last round-robin games. And this is the last round-robin game for the A and B groups. And in the next round, we'll have the C and D groups playing their last rounds. After that, there'll be complete ranking, and the top 8 teams will qualify for the quarterfinals, and we'll show one of those games at 8 o'clock. Check out our Facebook page, World Curling Tour Facebook page, to see. We'll announce who's playing there as soon as we can. And we'll probably have a bit of a delayed start for the 4 o'clock Cruz Yannick Schwaller game, as we've gone a little bit over time with this one.
Il faut finir, Ben. Ouais. Faut vraiment finir. Ouais, ouais, ouais. Jusqu'à la center line. Tout le monde là, tout le monde là. Go, 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 go. Calme-toi.
T-Fan, I want.
Oldsrud is definitely qualified at 4-0.
Wow, elephant. Wow, rent.
Clear leader in his group.
Rent. Linja bra, rent. Yep. Yep.
Both these teams should be in the qualifiers in the quarterfinals. 3 wins should get you in.
11-9.
Il est 6.
Il est 6, lui.
One of these teams will go to 4-0, and the other one 3-1.
Venir direct là. C'est pas plus difficile à mettre.
Ah non, non, j'aime bien moitié dessus.
Le seul truc, c'est que si t'es en. Après, c'est pas possible, mais.
Faut être parfait, Fritz.
Faut être parfait, ouais.
Ouais.
Ça
Peut-être c'est 5.
5, ouais.
Ok.
C'est quasi pas possible d'être shot et caché. Hein.
Ah ouais, c'est égal. C'est pas nécessaire. Ça va bouger. Hein? Je mets un tout petit peu plus quand même. Ouais.
Attends un
Oh,
peu.
oh, oh.
Attends un peu.
Plus vitesse.
Parfait.
Oh.
Oh! Mais je regarde. Ok, attention, c'est bien.
Oh, 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 oh,
On
oh.
passe.
Non, non, non.
Maintenant, on passe.
Non, pas trop vite. Hein. Oh.
Just went a bit too far.
Egen, men det er ikke så verst deilig, ja, for det har fjernet oss den frysmuligheten for dem. Ja. 10-5. Ok. Vant. Ja, stopp. Wow. Wow. Yep. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's it.
Le cœur,
Là, on est.
je crois que le hit, c'est le meilleur résultat.
Oui, non.
Ouais.
Si t'es shot, enfin si t'es collé, il peut plus mettre deux, je pense. Pour l'instant. Ça?
Norwegian sitting two, well guarded the center one.
Il y a un peu ça plus.
Tiens.
Oh, oh.
Attention.
Tiens.
Ouais. Ouais.
Ligne, ouais.
Ouais.
Sors, Val.
Ouais.
Sors, ligne.
Ouais. Allez, Val. Encore.
Très fort, très fort.
Just past the guard. Now it's got to stop. It bumps it again. Need a little more ice, a little less weight on those.
Ah, c'est un petit peu.
Samme fart.
Mais bon. Ouais, c'est pas idéal.
12 eller 11-5?
11-5.
Yeah, I had to sweep it to get past the guard.
Rent.
12.
Rent.
Samme.
Rent. Ja. Hardt.
Tung hekk.
Hardt. Wow. Rent. Rent.
Tung hekk.
Rent.
Gets a little bit of a roll. Half open.
Spill.
Tu vois, une bonne moitié.
Ouais.
Could triple them out.
Une bonne moitié, c'est bon, je pense.
Ok.
Ça, c'est possible de faire
C'est
ça.
lequel qui est important, c'est de rester avec le shooter, je pense. Hein.
Red one should go over top of that yellow. I
Je
don't
crois,
think it might
même
hit.
si ça reste là derrière, mais que nous, on enlève ça, c'est bien.
Tu peux aller voir.
Ça.
It triples there.
Une bonne moitié. C'est ça?
Sven Mikkel.
Oh. Non. Non, 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 non.
Just maybe flared that. Yep.
Yes.
Didn't get the angle right on that.
Farmadal. er bra. 5,5. Hold den i gang. Linja er bra.
Det er bra.
Hold rent hvis dere
Har
kan.
fart. Og da.
Ok, har plass. Så er jeg forbi. Og så er jeg forbi, bare fart. Bare ikke firefoten. Jeg spiller. Bare kost deg.
Yeah, make me size, you don't put out. Take that.
Norwegian sitting 3. They have the hammer here in the last end. Down 1 point. Need to score 2. Obviously the Swiss trying to avoid giving up more than 1.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. No. L'autre, ouais.
Faut garder le shooter, putain.
Ouais.
Faut garder une center.
Ouais. Bon, vas-y.
Pass naturlig for han ser ut som jeg spiller her.
Ok. Ja, du har ikke noe å si det?
Hæ?
Har ikke noe å si det?
Jeg ligger ikke helhjent bak gard da.
Nei, kant til kant kanskje? Ja, ja.
Swiss quite not as accurate as the Norwegians have been throughout the game.
Liker du det, Markus?
Ja, jeg tror det.
Hæ? Ja, han går under den andre.
Vanskelig for oss.
Rent. Rent. Jeg satt.
Ok. C'est quoi, là? Bord de la pierre, un poil plus. Ça.
Ouais.
Eller spesielt nå. Tenk å ta kvarten når den blir sånn. Og må ha 2, men det var sånn.
Whoa. No.
Ouais.
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 Oui.
Ouais.
Ouais. Freeze là-dessus. Roule dessus.
Too much of it rolls across the top. Needed to hit it thinner. So Walstad will just throw one up to the other side. Split the house. Certainly set up to make 2. For those of you looking for the Schwaller Mowat game, we'll have a bit of a delay starting that game. This one's run a little bit longer than planned. We're here in the 8th end. Need to do a cleaning on the ice after this game. Prepare it before we can start that next game.
Ok, c'est 3 quarts en avant. Non? 2 tiers, ça le fait, non? Moi, je pense 2 tiers, ça le fait.
2 tiers, tu restes à côté.
It's a very,
Tu veux dire, je sais pas.
very thin double there. It's flat.
C'est 2 tiers. Enfin, j'ai l'impression que c'est tellement long là que ça va.
Non, mais
It's there though.
4/5e.
Walstad's rock needed to go about another
Un bon 2 tiers.
another foot or so.
Même chose alors, ça.
Pareil.
Ouais.
C'est bon 2 tiers, ouais.
Ouais.
I'm afraid if he makes this perfect though, he's leaving a double for 2. Cruz trying to get into the extra end. Walstad wanting to take 2 here to win. Both these teams at 3-0. Both should be qualified for their quarterfinals.
Ouais. Wow.
It's for bragging rights.
Wow. Wow. No. Sven, regarde là.
He gets 1 and he gets both. That double's not there actually. Great shot. Definitely looking like an extra end now.
Så får utsida, da.
Ja, det er den. Må vi ta igjen? Ekstra mal?
Tror nesten det, ass.
Ja, kant til 8.
I don't think there's a double there.
Det er skrevet på sånn
Just a hit or a draw for 1.
turnering feil.
Force the extra end.
Jeg var med bestemt for dobbelt. Legg den på knappen. Hardere, tror du ikke det? Det ser ut til det da. Akkurat sånn nå.
Stefan Walstad drawing for 1.
Hardere.
Certainly wasn't looking like an extra end for a long time here. A great double by
Bra.
Benoit Schwartz setting that up. But did Walstad blow this? Oh my. This is long. Oh. With that steal of 1, Swiss get their heads out of the noose already in the 7th. Walstad let him off the hook. And here again. A very surprising ending to this game. Walstad definitely had them under control. Just the last 2 rocks and the last 2 ends didn't work out for them. And with that, Cruz takes this game 6-4, stealing the last 2 ends, 4 points in the last 3. And goes to 4-0 in their group, so they're definitely qualified. And Walstad with 3-1 record after the round robin play should also be through. We will have a short break here, short delay, quick cleaning of the ice, and then we'll be back with Mowat versus Yannick Schwaller from Switzerland versus Mowat from Scotland. And so go get a quick coffee, a sandwich, and we'll be right back